Good afternoon. Today, as always, very interesting information. Top 5 funny coronavirus lockdown activities around the world. As the global COVID-19 pandemic escalates, a growing number of people across the world are in various stages of lockdown, as countries take extreme measures to control the spread of the deadly virus. In fact, to date it is estimated that approximately one-third of the world's population are currently in enforced isolation. 1. Such a significant number of us have needed to drop anxiously foreseen travels as carriers and vacation destinations around the globe have closed down because of COVID-19. Disneyland was one of the main significant attractions compelled to close their entryways because of the coronavirus pandemic. One U.S. family compelled to drop their Disney excursion astutely applied a "Privateers of the Caribbean" topic to their authorized staycation, with smart props. The family spruced up as they preferred privateers, sharing their interesting virtual Disney involvement in Twitter adherents, complete with interesting privateer highlights and their pretense of visiting their preferred attractions. The family have enlivened numerous other housebound guardians to get increasingly inventive with their lockdown exercises. 2. A Spanish health specialist went higher than ever to raise both spirit and wellness levels of his neighbors in detachment. Coach Gonzalo utilized a lockdown as an incredible chance to advance well-being and wellness during their 14 days indoors. Getting around the exacting lockdown quantifies in Seville, Spain. The mentor took to a yard house top with a PA framework, urging the encompassing occupants to move to the energetic music. Neighbors from encompassing loft squares rushed to their overhangs to move their way through a vigorous exercise of squats, star hops and crunches as a PA pounded out the exercise music. Eager occupants take to their overhangs in their exercise gear every morning to get their day-by-day rec center fix from the security of seclusion. 3. Cruising around exotic destinations has become an increasingly popular vacation option. However, with cruise-related corona outbreaks prevalent around the globe, many travelers have chosen not to take the risk and most cruises have been cancelled until further notice. The cancellation of their Pacific Island cruise was no setback to an Australian couple. With the help of YouTube videos, the couple donned their cruise attire, putting their feet up in the comfort of their living room. Sipping cocktails, they enjoyed a televised cruise on the TV screen. 4. Sports around the world have ground to a standstill. Organized sporting matches and even the Tokyo Olympic Games have been placed on hold, with many athletes trying to find ways to maintain their fitness levels and continue training in isolation. A French runner was not prepared to let his training for 2 major marathons to go to waste. The Toulouse man instead managed to run a full marathon from his tiny balcony. Despite the cancellation of both the Barcelona and Paris marathons, the 32-year-old determinedly finished his runs, doing laps of his 7-meter balcony. The 26.2-mile run took him just 6 hours and 48 minutes to complete. 5. Sorted-out games might be prohibited for a long time to come, with sports devotees discovering one-of-a-kind approaches to appreciate a little physical movement in seclusion. One unrehearsed game was a hit with exhausted Spaniards as 2 Madrid men had the web cheering with their Twitter-vis tennis match. The coordinates saw the players energizing the ball between their condo windows before calling out as the ball dropped to the ground. I'm sure there was no fateful opening to challenge the umpire's decision during this match. Not to mention the accommodation of having a bellboy recover the ball after your missed shot. Subscribe to the channel and click on the bell. See you soon, and don't be sick.